Hello children, Sai Ram. So today we will be discussing the new chapter, that is chapter number 12, Basic Geometry. So children, if I say the word geometry, then what comes to your mind? Yes, different shapes, angles, lines, isn't it? So what is geometry? Geometry, it is a branch of mathematics. Okay, geometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with points, lines, angles, shapes and solids. Okay, so children, now I am going to draw something on the screen and you have to tell me what is that. So can you see something on the screen? Yes, what it is? Yes, you may say that it is just a dot on the screen. Okay, but because we are discussing the chapter geometry, so it will be called here as a point. Okay, so let's give a name to this point as A, B, any name in capital letter. You can give any name to these points, like here P, Q. So now it will be said as, it will be called as point A. Okay, here it will be called as point B, here point P, and here point Q. Okay, so in this way we draw the point in geometry and then we give it a then we give it a name. Okay, so let's discuss something more about a point. So a point has no shape or size. It is just a dot made on paper. It doesn't have any shape or size. Then it is the smallest geometrical shape. A point is the smallest geometrical shape. Then it has no length or breadth because it doesn't have any shape or size. So that's why it doesn't have any length or breadth. Then we denote it by a capital letter. Say like point A, point B, point C. Okay, all geometrical figures are made of points. Okay, here you can see the example, point A, point B, point C. Okay, understand what is a point? Okay, it is the smallest geometrical shape. It doesn't have any length or breadth and we usually denote it by a capital letter. Okay, then suppose children, we have 2 points, point X and point Y, that you can see here, point X and point Y, and we join them with the help of a ruler or a scale. Then it will be called as a line segment. What it will be called as? A line segment. When we have 2 points and then we join them with the help of a ruler, the figure obtained here will be called as a line segment. And how will be denoting that? The symbol for writing a line segment is, we will write XY and then we will just draw a small line, a small bar above that. So it will be denoting a line segment XY. Okay, here point X and point Y are the end points of the given line segment. Here the line segment is horizontal. Okay, here it is horizontal, but it can be vertical or it can be slanting as well. Okay, it has a fixed length and cannot be extended from any side. So a line segment has a fixed length. Okay, just remember that it has a fixed length and it cannot be extended from any side. we cannot extend this line segment from any direction. Okay, because it has a fixed length. Okay, so this was the line segment. But suppose if we can extend that line segment from one direction, then what we will get? So suppose we extend that line segment xy from one end. Here you can see that line segment xy, here it is been extended from one direction. You can see an arrow there. Okay, so the figure obtained here, it will be called as a ray here. What it will be called as a? It will be called as a ray. Here there x is the end point, whereas y is here, it is extended from one direction. So it will be called as a ray. It has one end point. You can see this is the end point here, and it will be written as xy, and then we will draw just a small arrow above that. So that will be representing ray xy. It will be read as ray xy. Okay, we denote the ray like this. Okay, where x is the end point and it can be extended in one direction only. Here it is extended from the side y, but it could be also like this. This is suppose xy, it can be extended from the other end, from the other direction. In this case, this point y will be the end point. So in this case, how you will be writing the ray? Yes, it will be named here as y. First we will write the end point, that is y, then x, and then we will just draw a small arrow above that. So this will be representing ray yx. Okay. So whenever we write a ray, first we write the end point and then we write the other end. Okay, the other point, and then we just draw a small arrow which is always pointing towards the right hand side. Okay, so in the symbol we always draw the arrow which point towards the right hand side. Okay, so this you have to keep in mind. And a very good example is the sun rays, that you can see they emerge from the sun and move in a direction. Okay, the sun rays are very good example of rays. Okay, now this was the ray. It can be extended from one direction only. Okay, but just suppose if it can be extended from other direction also, then if we extend the ray xy from the other end also, you can see first it was extended from this direction only, from y only, but suppose if it is extended from other direction also, so in this case it will be called as a line. What it will be called as a? It will be called as a line. Thus a line segment extended on both sides is a line. So it will be called as a line. And how we will denote it? We will denote it, first we will write xy or yx, and then we will just draw an arrowheads on both the sides. Here you can see arrowheads above from both the sides, because it can be extended from both the sides. Okay, yx or xy, and then arrowheads on both the sides. Why? Because it can be extended from both the sides. So it is a line xy or line yx. Okay. So children, remember that if it is a line segment, then we cannot extend it from any side. If it is a ray, then we can extend it from one side. And if it is a line, then we can extend it from both the sides. Okay. So how do we represent? Suppose xy, it is a line segment, then how we'll be representing that line segment? We will write that line segment as xy and just a bar above that. If it is a ray, then we'll be representing it like this. And if it is a line, then we will represent it like xy and then arrowheads from both the sides. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. And then a line can be of different types. Okay, line can be of many types. Here you can see some vertical, horizontal, slanting and curved lines. So here line PQ, here you can see this line PQ is a vertical line. Okay, here this line AB is a horizontal line. Here this line MN is a slanting line, and whereas this XY here, it is a curved line. Okay, so a line can be of different types. And children, you will go through the textbook content as well for this chapter number 12, basic geometry, revise, and next we will continue in the next class. Till then, thank you.